A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Rabbana zidna ilma. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi yassirhu la tu'assir wa tamam bil khair. Assalamu alaikum everyone.
Walaikum assalam.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
We have an interesting lesson coming up today. We are going to see prophet stories, inshallah. I'll take you through a very nice book. It is called Qasas-1. It is stories of prophets. It is a book that is used in the University of Medina and in other Arabic teaching programs to teach grammar through stories. And the best part about this book is it introduces you to new vocabulary, to new grammar in a very slow and gradual manner. That's what this book does. And inshallah, we'll look at this book. We'll try to decipher the i'rab, the harakat, the dhamma, fatha, kasra. Why is it Muhammadu? Why is it Muhammadun? Why is it Muhammadan? That's what we'll try to do. Let me mute everyone. Okay. Now the book that we'll use is this one. I'll send this to you. We'll start off with the first lesson, inshallah, and I'll send you this book offline. So tomorrow's lesson, I'll give you pre-work so that you could learn some of this yourself, and the rest we'll learn in the class, inshallah. The first story in this book is about Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam, the first prophet with whom the formal Islam came down. This whole story, or this whole set of stories, the first few chapters, it is called Man Kasar al-Asnama. Man Kasar al-Asnama. Can someone guess what this means? Man Kasar al-Asnama. Try to do it word by word. What is Man Kasar al-Asnama? Let me write it for you. So it is Man Kasara al-Asnama. What does this mean? What is Man?
Man is who?
Man is who? Kasara? Kasara is broke. Okay, so who broke? Let me show you one thing. So kasara is a word which means he broke. If you want to see present tense, the present tense could either be yak saru, yak siru, or yak suru. Okay, if you see here, we will see for hua, kasara would become yak siru. Yak siru means he breaks. So we have kasara, yak siru. So kasara is he broke, yak siru is he breaks. And it makes sense because kasara means the letter that comes below, and you could use that as a clue. That is yak siru. Yak siru is he breaks. What is al-asnama? What is al-asnama? Let's see who can guess. Al-asnama. Let me remove the al-asnamu. I still don't get it. Okay, let me try. Okay, now let's see who can guess. Asnama, what does it mean? It's easy.
Idols. Idols.
Idols. Very good. So asnama means idols. Man kasaral asnama. What does this whole sentence mean?
Who broke the idols?
Who broke the idols? Okay, that's the title of the first set of chapters. So who broke the idols is the chapter. And in Man Kasaral Asnama, part 1 is Ba'iul Asnama. Ba'iul Asnama. Let me see who can guess what is Ba'i. Let me search for Ba'i. Ba'i. Okay. Difficult. Let me give it to you. Ba'a means he sold. Yabi'u means he sells. Ba'i'un means seller. Ba'i means one who sells. Okay. The first part, Man kasar al asnama, who broke the idols. Ba'i'ul asnami, seller of idols. So the seller of idols is the first part. And let's see what's the first part and what does it have to say. So Ba'i'ul asnami, seller of idols or idol salesman. That's what he does. He sells idols. So the first line is qabla ayyamin kathiratin. Kathiratin jiddan. What is qabla?
Previous.
Before or previous. What is opposite of qabla? What's opposite of qabla? Ba'da. Ba'da means after. Qabla means before. Qabla ayyamin kathiratin means before many days. Ayyam is days, Yawm is day. So we have Yawmul Jumu'ah, that is Friday, Yawmul Ahad is Sunday, Yawmul Sabt is Saturday, day of Friday, day of Saturday. Your Ayyam is plural of Yawm. Qabla Ayyamin kathiratin. What is kathiratin? We have a quiz coming up. So pay attention and try to participate so that you learn the lesson quickly and you can do well in the quiz, inshallah. We have a small quiz once I'm done teaching. What is kathira? Ar-rijalu kathirun fil bayti. The many men in the house. What is kathir?
Many.
Many. Jazakallahu khairan kathiran. Kathir means many. Qabla ayyamin kathiratin means before many days. Now, yawm is day, ayyam is days. They have kathiratin. Kathiratin, is this masculine or feminine?
Feminine.
How do we know it's feminine?
Because of the ta marbuta.
Okay. Why is it feminine? Why is it feminine? So ayyamin kathiratin. I'm saying there's many days. This is adjective. It has to match with ayyam. You're saying this is feminine, that's correct. It has ta marbuta. Why is it feminine? Is ayyam feminine? Ayyam has to be feminine. because we have kathiratin. Kathiratin has ta marbuta, it is feminine. Ayyam is feminine. Now question is, if I take yawm, if I take one day, yawmun, would that be masculine or feminine? Or let me make this purple. Or pink. Pink, okay. So this is feminine. If I take yawmun, is it masculine or feminine? It means a day.
Masculine.
Masculine. Now, yawmun is masculine, ayyam is feminine. Why is the plural feminine?
What is the meaning of ayam?
Yes, ayyam is days, but why is it feminine?
Because of the kathiratin.
Kathiratin is matching ayyam. Ayyam is feminine, that's why kathiratin. Instead of kathirin, we have kathiratin. Now, in Arabic, non-human plurals. If I take sayyara is car, it is feminine, sayyarat is cars. If I take bait, it is house. If I say buyut, okay, it is many houses. Or jabalun, jibalun, mountain, mountains. Plural of any non-human is feminine. So in English, I would say these are mountains, or I would say these are houses. Okay. In Arabic, you would say this is houses, this feminine. You would not say these are houses, you would say she is houses. Okay. So in Arabic, non-human plural is feminine. It's a rule in Arabic. So we would say she is houses, she is cars, she is mountains. So any non-human plural is feminine. Okay, that's a rule. And we'll see how this is being used going forward. Qabla ayyamin kathiratin. Ayyam is days. It is non-human. It is plural. So it is treated like she. Kathiratin is feminine singular. That's why you have qabla ayyamin kathiratin. Kathiratin jiddan. Kathiratin jiddan. Jiddan means many. Many days. Kathir itself means many. Jiddan means extra many. So many days. Long time back. Extra many days back. What happened? Kana fi qaryatin. Who knows what is kana?
Is or was?
Kana is was. Okay. What is the meaning of Muhammadun fil baiti?
Muhammad in the house.
Muhammad is in the house. Muhammadun fi al baiti. It means Muhammad is in the house. So Muhammad is the first part. Fil baiti is the second part. These two are connected. There's a break here. So there's a hidden is Muhammad is in the house. Now if I put a kana, I could either put kana here, or I could put Muhammadun kana fil baiti. In this case, kana comes first. Remember, in the previous class, we saw akala Muhammadun, akama, akala rajulun, akala ar-rijalu. When the verb comes first, the verb never changes. Kana will stay kana. If I take kana, put it after Muhammadun, in this case, Muhammad comes first. Kana comes second. Kana is still kana because Muhammad is only one. But if there are many men, ar-rijalu, many men, I cannot use kana. Kana's form will change, which we will see later, inshallah. Okay? But kana Muhammadun fil baiti, kana serves the function of past tense. Muhammadun fil baiti, Muhammad is in the house. Kana Muhammadun fil baiti means Muhammad was in the house. Kana does the work of converting a sentence to past tense. So Muhammad was in the house. I put a kana, it becomes past tense. Kana fi qaryatin. Qaryatin means village or small town. Kana fi qaryatin. Qaryatin means strong or a small village. opposite of Qarya is Medina. Medina means city. Al-Madinatul Munawwara is the city, is Madinatul Munawwara. This is Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam's city, where we have the mosque of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Al-Madina. So take Medina as city. Opposite of Medina is Qarya. Qarya is a small town or village. Kana fi qaryatin, there was in the village Rajulun mashhurun jiddan. What is Rajulun mashhurun jiddan? What is Rajulun?
Men.
Man.
Rajulun is man. Mashhurun jiddan. Mashhurun,
Famous.
Famous.
famous, very good. Mashhurun is an adjective. So Rajulun mashhurun. Rajulun is man. Mashhurun is famous man. Rajulun mashhurun jiddan. What is jiddan? What is jiddan? Kathiratin jiddan.
Many.
Many. Okay. Qabla ayamin kathiratin. Kathiratin jiddan. Long time ago. Many days ago. Kana fi qaryatin rajulun mashhurun jiddan. There was in a village. Qarya is a village. Qura is plural of Qarya. So it is said about Makkah. Makkatul Mukarrama, the city of Makkah, is Ummul Qura. What does it mean? What is Ummul Qura?
Mother of villages.
Mother of villages. Makkah is like mother of villages. That is Qura. Qarya is singular of Qura. Kana fi qaryatin rajulun mashhurun jiddan. There was in a village a very famous man. Okay, there was in a village a very famous man. Kana fi qaryatin rajulun mashhurun jiddan. Qabla ayamin kathiratin jiddan. Kana fi qaryatin rajulun mashhurun jiddan. There was in a village a very famous man.
Jiddan means?
Jiddan means many. Many. Or very. Jiddan adds emphasis. So mashhurun means famous. Mashhurun jiddan means very famous. Kathiran means, kathiratin here means many. Kathiratin jiddan means very many or many. Jiddan adds emphasis. وكان اسم هذا الرجل آزرا. Let's see who can get this one. وكان اسم هذا الرجل آزرا. So leave kana. Kana we know converts a sentence to the past tense. That's what kana does. So we know kana does past tense. Let's take the rest of the sentence. Ismu hada rajuli azara. What does this mean?
Ismu means name.
Name, very good.
And hada. His name.
This.
Yeah.
Name this.
Name of this man was
Azara.
Azara.
Azara, very good. Now, how did you say name of this man?
Of and is applicable by itself in Urdu?
No, of is not applicable. Of has to be made of. Is applicable. Is present tense. For is past tense, you need to add kana. Is present tense, you don't write is. You do not write present tense of kana. Is present tense has to be understood. Now, where's the of? There's an of here. But let's see who can find it.
Before the Rajuli or Rajuli.
Yes, but what tells you that there's an of?
Because of the kasra.
Because of the kasra. So, ismu or rajuli would be name of the man. I can add hada. Hada always stays hada. Hada will never become hadi or hadu. Ismu or rajuli would be ism or name of the man. Ismu or rajuli. Ismu functions the rule of the verb of the word before of. Because it's not al ismu, it's not ismun, it's ismu, which is a strange pattern. So it follows the pattern of the verb that comes before of. Ismu, like Kitabu Hamidin We have ismu, which is the word before of. So ismu is fine. Ar-rajuli has kasra. It serves the rule of the of. So before of, ismu serves the rule. Ar-rajuli has kasra. So name of the man. Hada means name of this man. Hada means this. So name of this man is Azara. Wakana ismu hada rajuli Azara. Now why is it Azara and not Azaru? Next sentence you'll see Azaru, but here it's Azara. Why is it Azara?
Because it's the detail.
It is the detail. Very good. Wakana ismu hada rajuli Adara. And the name of this man was Azar. It is the detail. Ismu is the subject. It's a thing being talked about. Name of this man. What was name of this man? It was Azar. So that's why Ismu will have Dhamma. It is the subject. Azara is the detail. Detail will have Fatha. So that's why name of this man is Azara. Azara has Fatha. Wakana Azaru Yabi'ul Asnama. Who can tell me the meaning of this sentence? You know all of the words. Wakana Azaru Yabi'ul Asnama. Yabi'u link it to Ba'i. What is Ba'i? Ba'i is seller. Yabi'u is a verb. It's a present tense verb. So what is this sentence? Wakana Azaru Yabi'ul Asnama. Kana Azaru, Kana, leave out Kana, Kana turns the sentence to past. Azaru Yabi'ul Asnama. What does this mean? Which is the subject here?
Azaru sells idols.
Azar is the subject. Very good. Azaru, it's Azaru. Here Azara was the detail. It had Fatha. In the last sentence, it is Azaru. Azaru is the subject. So Azar is doing something. It is the subject. It's the thing being talked about. Azaru Yabi'ul Asnama.
Yabi'u is present in Saqib, but Wakana makes it past tense.
Correct. Azaru Yabi'ul Asnama. Azar sells. Yabi'u means he sells. Azaru Yabi'u. Azar sells. Okay. Yabi'u means he sells. Ba'a. Ba'a means he sold. Yabi'u means he sells or he's selling. He's a seller. Ba'i'un means seller. So these two are verbs. Ba'i is a person who does selling. It's a noun. Okay. Here it is Yabi'u. Azar sells. Al-Asnama. What is Al-Asnama?
Idols.
Again, Ahmad?
Idols.
Idols, no?
Idols. Azaru Yabi'ul Asnama. So if I leave out the Kana, what does this mean? Azaru Yabi'ul Asnama.
Azar sells the idols.
Azar sells the idols. Now if I add Kana, it becomes past tense. It becomes Azar used to sell idols, or Azar was selling idols, or Azar sold idols. It converts it to past tense. Okay, this is what Azar used to do. He used to have all of these idols and he used to sell the idols. Wakana Azaru Yabi'ul Asnama. Azar used to sell idols. Qabla ayyamin kathiratin jiddan. Kana fi qaryatin rajulun mashhurun jiddan. Wakana ismu hadha rajuli Azara. Wakana Azaru Yabi'ul Asnama. Wakana ismu hadha rajuli Azara. Wakana Azaru Yabi'ul Asnama. The man's name was Azar. And Azar used to sell idols. Al-Asnama. Al-Asnama, is it the subject or the detail?
Detail.
It's a detail. How do we know it's the detail?
Because of the Fataha.
Because of the Fatha. So what did Azar sell? He sold Al-Asnama. He sold the idols. It's a question to what? What did Azar sell? He sold the idol. So it has to be Fatha. Al-Asnama. kasaral asnama. Man kasaral asnama. Here, al asnama, is it the subject or the detail?
Detail.
Detail, because again it's the question to what? Who broke? What did the person break? He broke the idols. So al asnama is the detail. So here also is the detail. Ba'i'ul asnami, this is after of. So here you will have ba'i'ul asnami. Ba'i is seller. Al asnami is idols. Okay, seller of idols. After of you need to have kasra. So that's why it is ba'i'ul asnami. If I go to the previous slide, it's ba'i'ul asnami because it is after of. After of is kasra. Okay, so a long time back in a village there was a very famous man. What was the name of the man? The man's name was Azar. What did Azar do? He used to sell idols. He was a seller of idols. And remember, this is a story of Ibrahim alayhi salam. So very soon we are going to have to link this with Ibrahim alayhi salam. Why are we interested in the village and about the man and about selling idols? It's related to the story of Ibrahim alayhi salam. So very soon we'll be getting there inshallah. So this is how the story goes. وَكَانَ فِي هَذِهِ الْقَرْيَةِ بَيْتٌ كَبِيرٌ جِدًّا. وَكَانَ فِي هَذِهِ الْقَرْيَةِ بَيْتٌ كَبِيرٌ جِدًّا. What does this mean? وَكَانَ فِي هَذِهِ الْقَرْيَةِ بَيْتٌ كَبِيرٌ جِدًّا. This sentence.
And was in this village a house big, very, very big.
Very big, very good. وَكَانَ فِي هَذِهِ الْقَرْيَةِ بَيْتٌ كَبِيرٌ جِدًّا. And there was in this house, there was in this village a very large house. Okay, a very large house, almost like a palace. How do we know this is the meaning? Wakana, kana is past tense, so we leave kana. Fi hadihil qaryati. What is fi hadihil qaryati?
In this village.
In this village. So fi is harf of jar. What does it do? The word after fi would become kasra. Fi means in. After in, the word has to have kasra. After of, the word after of has to have kasra. That's why we have ba'i'ul asnami, seller of idols. After fi, min, an, ala, bi, li, also the word after it has to have kasra. So after fi, you've got to have kasra. Fil qaryati would be in the village. Fi hadihil qaryati would mean in this village. What is hadihi?
This.
This, is it masculine or feminine?
Feminine.
Feminine. What is masculine of hadihi?
Haza.
Hada. So when we spoke about the man, we used hada. So we said ismu hada rajul, because rajul is man, man is masculine. So hada rajul means this man. Qarya has ta marbuta at the end. Qarya is feminine. With feminine I have to use hadihi. Hada, hadihi both mean this. Hada is masculine. Hadihi is feminine. وَكَانَ فِي هَذِهِ الْقَرْيَةِ. And there was in this village in this village is fi hadihil qaryati. Fi hadihil qaryati, in this village. What was in the village? Baitun kabirun jiddan. What is baitun?
House.
A house.
Yeah.
Baitun is a house. Al baitu is the house. Buyutun is houses. Baitun kabirun jiddan. Baitun is a house. What is kabir?
Big.
Allahu Akbar kabira. Kabir is big. Baitun kabirun jiddan. Jiddan is very big. Okay, so it's very. Baitun kabirun jiddan, there was a very big house. Big itself means kabir, it's itself an adjective. But this is kabirun jiddan, very, very big house, a grand house in this village. So you're talking about Rajulun Mashurun jiddan, a very famous man, and a very big house. So
Saqib,
far
why
we have seen.
Jiddan Saqib? Jiddan no.
Come again, Nahidanti?
Why Jiddan Saqib? Jiddun nahi kya Saqib?
No, Jiddan always is Jiddan, Nahidanti. It is never Jiddan. So there's no Jiddin, there's no Jiddun, it's always Jiddan. Jiddan always stays Jiddan. So Baitun Kabirun Jiddan means very big house. Jiddan always stays that way. It never becomes Jiddan. Wakana Azaru Yabi'ul Asnama, this is what we have seen. And Azar used to sell idols. Wakana fi hadihil qaryati, and in this village, or there was in this village, Baitun Kabirun Jiddan. A very big house. A very big house was in this village. That's what this means. وكان في هذا البيت أصنام. وكان في هذه البيت أصنام. What does this mean? في هذا البيت. This is easy. What is في هذا البيت?
And was in this house.
And was in this house. Very good. That's what it means. And there was in this house
Idols.
idols. Now, why is it asnamun and not asnaman?
Because it's the subject.
Very good. Because what was in the house, there's nothing else being talked about. Okay? If we, in this house, the house is not the subject. The sentence is asnamun fi hadal baiti. Okay? So, idols were in this house. The subject here is coming later. And that's why the subject does not necessarily have to come at the starting. The subject here is coming later. How do you know it is the subject? You know it because of the dhamma. وَكَانَ فِي هَذَا الْبَيْتِ أَصْنَامٌ. In this house were idols. Idols is the subject. Idols were in this house. It's the thing being talked about. It is the subject. وَكَانَ فِي هَذَا الْبَيْتِ أَصْنَامٌ. And idols were in this house. So we're talking about very famous man. He used to sell idols. There's a very, very big house. And in this house were many idols. Asnamun kathiratun jiddan. What is asnamun kathiratun jiddan?
The idol was very big.
Very big is kabir.
Many idols.
Many idols. Athnamun kathiratun means many idols. Jiddan means very many, like huge, a lot of idols. Where in this house? We've seen وَكَانَ فِي هَذِهِ الْقَرْيَةِ بَيْتٌ كَبِيرٌ جِدًّا. And there was in this village a very big house, and in this house were asnam, idols, many idols. There were many idols in this house. Okay, a lot of idols used to get stocked up and be kept in this house. وَكَانَ النَّاسُ يَسْجُدُونَ لِهَذِهِ الْأَصْنَامِ. وَكَانَ النَّاسُ يَسْجُدُونَ لِهَذِهِ الْأَصْنَامِ. We leave out kana. It is making a sentence past tense. Let's try to understand the rest of the sentence. وَكَانَ النَّاسُ. What is an-nasu?
People.
The people.
Mankind.
Yes. Nasun means people. An-nasu means the people. Okay, so it's about specific people. Here it means the people of this village. Because we are speaking so far about this village. وَكَانَ النَّاسُ. The people. Yasjuduna. What is yasjuduna?
Prostrate.
Prostrate. Now, sajada means he prostrated, okay, or he did sajda. Sajada is the word. What does sajada mean? Sajada means he did sajda. Okay, so this is sajada. Sajada means he did sajda. So dhahaba means he went. Qara'a means he read. Kataba means he wrote. Sajada is similar pattern, 3 letters. All fatha. Sajada means he did sajda or he prostrated. That is sajada. What would be present tense of sajada?
Yes, Judu.
Yes, Jitu. What does Yasjudu mean?
He prostrates.
He prostrates. So he does sajda. Okay. So we have seen sajda means he did sajda. Okay. Yasjudu means he does sajda. How do I say she does sajda? It's a girl.
Tasjudu.
Tasjudu. Very good. It is tasjudu. How do I say you do sajda to a boy? Or you do sajda every day?
Yeah. Yes, Tasjudu.
Tasjudu. It is also the same. Anta and here would be the same. I have tasjudu. Now, how would I say all the Muslims? All the Muslims of the house do sajda every day. All the Muslims of the house do sajda in the morning. All the Muslims of the house do sajda. How do I say this? No, I'm not talking about one Muslim. I'm talking about all of the Muslims of the house. All of the Muslims. That's plural. How do I say all of the Muslims? Let's take all of the Muslims first. How do I say all of the Muslims? Muslimun is one Muslim. How
Yes,
do I turn it
Judu.
to? Yasjudu. Yasjudu means does sajda. Now let's try to take all of Muslims. Muslimun is one Muslim. How do I say many Muslims? A lot of Muslims.
Muslimuna.
Muslimuna. Muslimuna is masculine plural. Okay. Muslimuna is many Muslims or all of the Muslims would be Muslimuna. Now, how do I say all of the Muslims of the house? So I would say Muslimu al-Bayti. Okay. So Muslimuna would become Muslimu al-Bayti. And this is Muslimuna becomes Muslimu. That's the rule of we'll see that later. But
Muslimuna al-Bayti.
Now let me take it off the house, okay? So let's make it a little complex. So all of the Muslims do sajda. So let's just take the Muslimuna, which is all of the Muslims.
Muslimuna kullu yasjudu.
Kulluhum would be all of the Muslims. Okay. Or let me take this also. So kulluhum means all of them. Let me take all of the Muslims also out. So let me take Muslims do sajda, which would be Muslimuna. Now how do I say Muslims do sajda? Muslims do sajda. How do I say it? I could either put yasjudu at the starting, in which case it will not change. Okay, so in this case, to be very simple and straightforward, I would say yasjudu Muslimuna. Yasjudu always stays yasjudu. Okay, so yasjudu means he does sajda. Who does sajda? It is defined. I have the doer mentioned. Muslimuna or al-Muslimuna. The Muslims do sajda. Muslimuna. Yasjudu Muslimuna. Muslims do sajda. But if Muslimuna comes at the starting, I can say
Juduna.
very good. We have the answer. You already learned what I wanted to teach you. So he does sajda would be yasjudu. Okay. O Muslim does sajda. I would say Muslimun, or I would say Al Muslimu, the Muslim does sajda. It's very easy. I'll explain it to you in a bit. Al Muslimu, the Muslim, yasjudu, does sajda. But when I have Al Muslimuna, the Muslims do sajda, yasjudu cannot come. Yasjudu would become yasjuduna. Muslimuna, yasjuduna. Okay. Al Muslimuna, the Muslims do sajda. The yasjudu is not coming in the starting. It's coming after the noun. After the noun, when it comes after the noun, it has to change for the different forms. When it's two Muslims, or when it's many Muslims, it will change. So yasjudu would become yasjuduna. This sentence means the Muslims did sajda. Okay, the Muslims did sajda. Al Muslimuna yasjuduna. Now, tasjudu means you did sajda. If I say all of you did sajda, I'd say antum. Antum is plural of anta. Assalamu alaikum. Kum is the attached pronoun of antum. Okay, so I have antum means all of you do sajda. How would I say all of you do sajda? All of you do sajda every day. Anta tasjudu would mean you do sajda. Anta tasjudu means you do sajda. How do I say all of you do sajda?
Antum tasjuduna.
Tasjuduna, very good. Yasjudu becomes yasjuduna. Tasjudu becomes tasjuduna. And both of these patterns are very frequently used. Yasjuduna, tasjuduna. So while speaking to you, where you are the second person and it's something being spoken to you, it will be tasjuduna. Yasjuduna means they pray, third person. Yasjuduna, tasjuduna. You pray, you all pray, they all pray. Yasjuduna, tasjuduna. Coming back to the lesson, we have kana annasu yasjuduna. Now here, yasjudu is coming before the subject or is coming after the subject? What comes first, the subject or the verb? Annasu comes first. Okay, annasu is the subject. If I put annasu later, if I put yasjudu first, I would say yasjudu annasu. Yasjudu will not change. It stays in a very simple form, it stays yasjudu. But the moment I put annasu first, at the starting of the sentence, the subject comes first, the verb has to change. So it becomes kana annasu yasjuduna. It's very easy. Okay, a little bit of practice, it will become very easy to each other. Kana annasu yasjuduna. What does this mean?
The people prostrate.
The people prostrate, or the people do sajda. Li hadihil asnami. Li hadihil asnami. Li means for, in the most simplest way. Li means for or to. Okay, and the people did sajda for whom or for what? Li hadihil asnami. For hadihil asnami, for these idols. Again, we use hadihi because asnam is non-human. Non-human plural, we will use hadihi. We will treat it as she. Li hadihil asnami. Why is it asnami and not asnama?
Because of the li.
It is of the li. Al-kitabu li hamidin. The book belongs to Hamid. Li hamidin. Where you have li, it's the rule of li, like the rule of fi, like the rule of min. We have fil baiti, fil qaryati. Same way, li also turns it to kasra. So li hadihil asnami, for these idols. What did the people do? They used to do sajda for these idols or to these idols. وَكَانَ النَّاسُ يَسْجُدُونَ لِهَذِهِ الْأَصْنَامِ. Kana turns it to past tense. وَكَانَ النَّاسُ يَسْجُدُونَ لِهَذِهِ الْأَصْنَامِ. And the people used to prostrate to these idols. That's what it means. وَكَانَ فِي هَذِهِ الْقَرْيَةِ بَيْتٌ كَبِيرٌ جِدًّا. And there was in this village a very big house, a grand house. وَكَانَ فِي هَذَا الْبَيْتِ أَصْنَامٌ. And there was in this house idols. أَصْنَامٌ كَثِيرَةٌ جِدًّا. Very many idols, many idols. And what about the idols? وَكَانَ النَّاسُ يَسْجُدُونَ لِهَذِهِ الْأَصْنَامِ. And people used to prostrate to these idols. Next two sentences are very easy. وَكَانَ آزَرُ يَسْجُدُ لِهَذِهِ الْأَصْنَامِ. Azar is singular. Where I have Anasu, the subject coming first, I would say Yasjuduna. But where it's only one subject masculine, the Yasjuduna will go back to the simple form, it is Yasjud. وَكَانَ آزَرُ يَسْجُدُ لِهَذِهِ الْأَصْنَامِ. And Azar used to prostrate to these idols. Azar also used to prostrate to these idols. He was a seller of idols. And the people also used to prostrate to these idols. Last sentence of this first part of the story. And tomorrow, inshallah, we go to Ibrahim alayhi salam and what is the linkage. But so far, it's just about Azar, it's just about the big house, it's just about lot of idols and the people doing sajda to these idols. Last sentence, وَكَانَ آزَرُ يَعْبُدُ هَذِهِ الْأَصْنَامِ. Ya'budu means ibadah or pray. Okay, Ya'budu. Ibadah means worship. Ya'budu means worship. Ibadah is a noun. Ya'budu is verb. وَكَانَ آزَرُ يَعْبُدُ هَذِهِ الْأَصْنَامِ. What does this mean?
Azuru prayed to these idols.
Azar used to worship these
Worship.
These idols.
Worship these idols.
worship these idols. If I put li, worship of these idols would be li. If I put a li here, it would become hadihil asnami. Here there's no li, it will become hazihil asnama. Why? Because of the details. What did Azar worship? He worshipped these idols. Kana ataru yabudu hadihil asnama. Hadihi stays hadihi because asnama is feminine. Kana azaru is the subject, so it has dhamma. Kana azaru yabudu hazihil asnama. Let me go through the story again and we'll do very short quiz, okay? Not a very long quiz, but we do very short quiz inshallah. قبل أيام كثيرة جدا. Before many days, many days. قبل أيام كثيرة جدا. كان في قرية رجل مشهور جدا. كان في قرية, there was in this village رجل مشهور جدا, a very famous man. وكان اسم هذا الرجل آزر. And the name of this man, اسم هذا الرجل, name of this man, Azara. Azara is the detail. The name of this man was Azar. Kana is was. وكان اسم هذا الرجل آزر. وكان آزر يبيع الأصنام. And Azar used to sell idols. وكان آزر يبيع الأصنام. وكان في هذه القرية بيت كبير جدا. And there was in this village Baitun kabirun jiddan. Baitun is a house, kabirun is a big house or a very big house. Kabirun jiddan is very big. وكان في هذه القرية بيت كبير جدا. وكان في هذا البيت أصنام. وكان في هذا البيت أصنام. And there was in this house idols. Asnamun, idols, it is a subject, it's a subject coming later. Asnamun kathiratun jiddan. very many idols or lots and lots and lots of many idols, plenty of idols. وَكَانَ النَّاسُ يَسْجُدُونَ لِهَذِهِ الْأَصْنَامِ. And people used to worship these idols. وَكَانَ النَّاسُ يَسْجُدُونَ لِهَذِهِ الْأَصْنَامِ. وَكَانَ آزَرُ يَسْجُدُ لِهَذِهِ الْأَصْنَامِ. And Azar used to worship these idols. وَكَانَ آزَرُ. And Azar used to, kana is past tense. Yasjudu, think of sajda. Yasjudu is doing sajda. And Azar used to do sajda, or Azar was doing sajda li hadihil asnami, for these idols or to these idols. Li hadihil asnami. Al asnami is because of li. Wakana Azaru ya'budu hadihil asnama. And Azar used to worship or do ibadah. Ya'budu is worshipping or doing ibadah. Wakana Azaru ya'budu hadihil asnama. Very easy. Very few new words, new vocabulary. It's all familiar words. Very few new rules. The only new rule is An-nasu yasjuduna. Huwa yasjudu. Hiya tasjudu. Huwa yasjudu. Hum yasjuduna. Hum is they. They worship. Many men worship. Huwa yasjuduna. Hum yasjuduna. Huwa yasjudu. Yasjudu becomes yasjuduna. Anta tasjudu. You worship. Antum tasjuduna. Like Muslimuna, like Salih, Salihuna, it becomes Yasjudu, Yasjuduna, Tasjuduna. That's the rule of they. They or you all, you add an una to the ending of the present tense verb. This is the present tense verb. Anyone has a question? Or we can move to the quiz.
Move to the quiz.
सर वो तस्जुदु का टेबल और एक टाइम बोलो.
Tasjudu will become Tasjuduna, mama.
Okay.
So we have Yasjudu is he does sajda. Tasjudu, you do sajda for masculine. Tasjudina will be you feminine. We leave Tasjudina for now, but you masculine would be Tasjudu. Yasjudu is he worships, he does sajda. Tasjudu is you do sajda. Yasjudu is he, they would become Yasjuduna. Tasjudu is you all, or many of you, plural you would be Tasjuduna. Yasjudu, Yasjuduna. Tasjudu, Tasjuduna. That's very easy. It's una. So Muslimuna, Yasjudu, Yasjuduna, Tasjudu, Tasjuduna.
Okay. Jazakallah khair.
Very welcome. Okay, these are instructions. Go to kahoot.it. Game pin is 49, 29, 56, 9. Let me post this on WhatsApp. Give me a minute. Let me put this on WhatsApp as well. For now, these are your instructions. Okay, Zahan has a colorful name. 49, 29, 56, 9. Okay, my WhatsApp is very slow.
You use WhatsApp web secretary.
I use the web version to copy and paste. Okay, for some reason, it's not working.
You can press log out and scan the QR code again.
सब पिन बोलो सा.
Amma, 1 minute. I found it. Okay. 49, 29, 56, 9. 4929 569. 49, 29, 56, 9. Okay, we have 5 people Let us be quick. This is the last thing before we close today's class. I have Zahan, Nahid auntie, Anil auntie, Shazia, Hifza, Mama. We do not have Sadia Adnan today. I do not see you, Hazik. Should have 9 people, including Amreen. Okay, 10 more seconds and we'll start the quiz, inshallah. We only have 6. We need at least 2 or 3 more people who are not here. मुझे आप नहीं दिख रहे हो क्विज में. Hazik, I do not see you. I think you are the only one we are missing. Okay, we'll start the quiz. I'll let others join in the meanwhile. Go to kahoot.it. The game pin is 49, 29, 56, 9. 7 digits to the game pin. And the game pin is on WhatsApp. Short quiz, 3 questions. Man kasar al-asnama, who broke the idols? First question, ma ismu rajulu allati yabi'ul asnama. Allati means the one who. Ma, this should actually be ismu rajuli. Ma ismu rajuli allati yabi'ul asnama. Ma ismu rajuli allati yabi'ul asnama. Blue, Ibrahimu. Red, Azaru. Orange, Mashhurun Jiddan. Ma ismu rajulu allati yabi'ul asnama. Okay, 10 more seconds, easy question. Otherwise, we move to the next, okay? So anyone who's not able to answer, stop me. Okay. 8 people. Azaru is the name of the man. Ibrahim is someone whom we have not seen so far. See him next lesson, inshallah. Okay, 5 correct. Few people got it wrong. Let's go next question. Question 2. Mata kana amalu azar. Mata kana amalu azar. Amal means work. Okay. Mata is like ma. Mata is used in front of verbs. So we have kana. Mata kana amalu azara. Amal is work. What was Azar's work, or what was his occupation? Blue, kana azaru mudarrisan. Red, kana azaru mudarrisan. Green, kana azaru yabi'ul asnama. Adawata. Orange, kana azaru yabi'ul asnama. Blue, kana azaru mudarrisan. Red, kana azaru mudarrisan. Green, kana azaru yabi'ul asnama adawata. Orange, kana azaru yabi'ul asnama. Okay, Azar was not teacher. Okay, Azar, kana azaru mudarrisan, he was not teacher, he was a seller of idols. So kana azaru yabi'ul asnama. So he used to sell idols. Correct answer is orange.
Last question.
Okay, very good. Everyone, almost everyone who got the first answer correct have gotten the second also correct. Afifa has moved down. Zahan has moved up. Afifa, I think, got this one wrong. Okay, last question. Mata kana yaf'alun nasu. Mata kana yaf'alun nasu. And nasu, what did they do? Yafalu means what did they do? Kana yafalu. Blue, An-nasu yasjudu li hadhihi al-asnama. Right? An-nasu yasjuduna li hadhihi al-asnami. Green, An-nasu yasjuduna لهذه الأصنام. Orange, الناس يسجدون لهذه الأصنام. Which is the correct answer? Blue, الناس يسجدوا لهذه الأصنام. Red, الناس يسجدون لهذه الأصنام. Green, الناس يسجدون لهذه الأصنام. Orange, الناس يسجدون لهذه الأصنام. What were the people used to doing, or what did the people do? Blue, guys, go on mute. الناس يسجدوا لهذه الأصنام. Blue. Red, الناس يسجدون لهذه الأصنام. Green, الناس يسجدون لهذه الأصنام. Orange, الناس يسجدون لهذه الأصنام. Slight difference between the answers. I think we're waiting for one more. 5 seconds to go. Okay, 4 people marked blue. Blue is wrong because when you put An-Nasu at the start, when you have a plural subject, An-Nasu is people. People is many people. It is plural. When you have An-Nasu, you will not say Yasjudu. When you have An-Nasu, which is plural, when you have Al-Muslimuna, which is plural, you will say Yasjuduna. And because of Li, if you become Li Hadihil Asnami, Li will change Asnama to Asnami. Li Hadihil Asnami. Correct answer is red. Okay, so here's the podium. It was a quick podium because we're out of time. Rahil auntie.
I marked the right answer, but I got it wrong.
So, Kahoot is still
I
upset
thought
with
that
you.
was the Kasra Saqib.
क्या मामा?
म्हणजे वो
Okay, the
जो
custom
मैं
is not
mark
clear?
हाँ.
Okay, I
Last
think the text was
one
little
था।
small. So,
साकिब नहीं दिख रहा साकिब वो
Oh, नहीं, नहीं,
बिल्कुल नहीं दिख रहा है
हाँ रीडिंग रखो हम सुन को टिक करना पड़ रहा है ऐसा है
oh, I think I put the language as English, so the text was small. Inshallah, next quiz I'll inshallah make the language as Arabic, which will give you a bigger text. Inshallah,
so we have to wait for the options to be read by you.
options to be read. Okay, sure. Yeah. Feedback taken. Let me try to fix it. Inshallah. So man kasar al asnama, small mistake. Rahil auntie, Anil auntie, with the ending kasra dhamma fatha. So I think that was not very clear, but well done to everyone. This was the first part of man kasar al asnama. It was a short quiz. What I want you to do is for tomorrow, read the second part. Okay, the second part is waladu Azar, son of Azar. Waladu Azar, son of Azar. This will give you the link to Ibrahim. What I will do is, along with the text, I will send you some vocabulary and some notes. Okay, so read this by yourself. I'll also try to send you one video in case I get I think there's a nice video. I'll send you the video as well. Go through the video if you can, but at least as a minimum, try to read through this. Try to see the vocabulary and the translation that I'll send you. Read this ahead of tomorrow's class. Tomorrow's class will be just very quick grammar, very quick refresher on grammar, teaching you new concepts, and we go for an overall quiz, inshallah. So homework for tomorrow, go through part 2. It's not very big. It's just another 9-10 lines. That's it. So these lines is part 2. I'll send you notes, which will make it very easy. All you need to do is take out 15 minutes, go through this, go through notes, try to make sense, basis everything that you know. What is new, inshallah, I'll teach you tomorrow, and we'll go for a nice quiz, inshallah. That was today's class, and homework to be completed ahead of tomorrow's class, completed by yourself. And inshallah, tomorrow's quiz will tell us how well you've done the homework. It's just a 15 minutes homework. So all of you complete it ahead of tomorrow's class. Anyone has a question, I'll stay 5 minutes after the class and take questions, inshallah. With that, we'll close today's class. We'll meet tomorrow at 12:30, inshallah. Subhanallahumma wa bihamdik, ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant, wa astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Ma'asalama, take care, stay safe, and see you all tomorrow, inshallah.
Jazakallah khair Saqib. Ma salama.
Wa yakum, ma'asalama.
Jazakallah khair ma.
Wa yakum. Anyone who has a question? I'm staying back, and let me end the recording here.